Och klockan har passerat 18 och då betyder det att det återigen är dags för Fmak och förening för modern alternativ kultur här på 91 MHz Jarre. Och i programmet idag så ska jag ha Engström köra den första halvtimmen och därefter ska Stuart Ward komma in och han har intervju med dem med en grupp som heter Zantees. Och vi ska också under min halvtimme få ett reportage från Hagafesten som ägde rum igår. Och reportrar där var Micke Ros, jag själv och Bertil Stenström. Men först har vi lite musik, va? Johnny Legend.
I got a bone soaking baby and she always does me right. I got a bone soaking baby and she always does me right. Yeah, you better believe we'll be soaking the bone tonight. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get it. Don't wanna quit it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna get it. I can't quit it. I'm gonna get it. We'll be soaking the bone tonight. I got a melon-head mama, but she sure does treat me nice. I got a melon-head mama, but she sure does treat me nice. I keep spitting up seeds, but she's always got another slice. I'm gonna soak it, but don't choke it. I'm gonna soak it, don't stroke it. I'm gonna soak it, you almost broke it. I'm gonna soak it, but don't croak it. Yeah, you better believe we'll be soaking the bone tonight. Come on, soak it.
Soaking the Bone, Johnny Legend. Vi ska alltså ha reportage från Haga, ett litet ljudkollage närmare bestämt. Och sen ska vi titta på countrylistan i USA också. Ja, igår så var det ju fest ute på Haga och beroende på vilken morgontidning man läser så ägde det rum olika saker där ute. Enligt Svenska Dagbladet var det inte alls så mysigt och trevligt som man skulle kunna tro, utan det liknade mer en fyllefest. Medan den andra tidningen tyckte att det där var nästan liksom Bellman.
Här är Fmakos fältrapporter som är nu ute i Hagaparken, och framför mig här har jag 2 medlemmar av de festdeltagarna som finns här. Och jag skulle vilja fråga er, kan ni beskriva vad ni ser runt omkring?
Ja, folk. Mycket folk. Och en hund.
Hon sa kom igen lite senare på kvällen, när som bokjären krypit under fällen.
Ja du, det här var en trevlig sång, men den kanske är lite snuskig, eller vad tycker du?
Nej, ingenting kan bli för snuskigt nu för tiden.
Ja, vi kanske kan fråga dig också vad du heter.
Jag heter Lars Johansson.
Ja, och hur kommer det sig att ni är ett helt gäng som är här? Har ni trummat ihop via telefonen eller något sånt där?
Ja, ett gäng har varit ner på Smögen på gårdens camping, och sen är det bekantas bekanta och jobbarkompisar och kompisars kompisar. Ja, det är lite sådär blandat.
Ja,
Mellanöl! Mera mellanöl! Mellanöl! Mera mellanöl! Vi vill se hela riksdagen ut i strömmen, och vi hoppas att de aldrig kommer upp igen.
Vi kan säga så här att nu har vi kommit fram till en person som sitter här med gitarr, och vad heter du?
Ja, jag heter Göte Östman, men kallas för Johnny Gitarr, mitt adressnamn, och Sveriges Radio betalar den grejen i alla fall.
Det gör det? Okej. Då tar vi en liten bit här då.
Okej. Det är en södergrej, va? Kan vara tysta. Det är en södergrej. Som alla tycker om. Men det blir 3,48.
Okej.
Bra. Så det att mamman bär tjuren och äter barriva i sig bevinna what I have barriva, have barriva, have barriva, have barriva, have barriva i sig bevinna. Så det att mamman bär tjuren och äter barriva i sig bevinna what I have barriva, have barriva, have barriva, have barriva, have barriva. Ja, det fick jag lära mig Amerika, förstår du. Så jag kom till där hit, då fick jag lära mig så här. Åka långa pajarna mia, ikan homa na-na-na-ia, ikan homa la-la-na-ia, ikan homa va-na-na-ia, ikan homa pajar-lo-over. Men jag kunde inte åka skridskor på där hit. Jag har varit deporterad till Hammarby på Åsåkerickan. Hammarby är bra, det bästa lag idag. Finns det något rätt lag i våran söderstå? Ja, Hammarby är bäst. Vad kommer näst? Ja, AIK och Djurgården.
Ja, du lyssnar på Fmak 91 MHz Järva och vi har ett litet ljudkollar från Hagafesten som ägde rum igår.
Tack Janne Gitarr.
Och om ungefär 5 minuter så är det dags att gå igenom countrylistan från staterna.
Här nere har vi träffat på ett antal personer som spelar instrument. Och jag kan fråga dig här, vilka är ni?
Det här är en blandning av Sveriges jazzband, kustbandet, Sumpen Swingsters. Huvudsaken är att man har roligt.
Ja visst, och ni brukar vara nere här varje Hagafest?
Jag tror att det är 10:e året i rad.
10:e året i rad, så vi har de glada tonerna.
Ja, glada och glada. Vi spelar det vi tycker bäst om.
Han är förpackad, han kan inte spela.
Ligger långt från en gräns i London.
Jo, jag ska be att få hälsa till min älskling Yvonne. Hon är någonstans här i Hagaparken. Jag har inte hittat henne, men jag söker, som jag har gjort hela livet.
Ja, här i Hagaparken så har vi hittat en kille som säljer korv också. Vad heter du för något?
Stellan Östergren.
Ja, hur går affärerna?
Ja, det är lite dåligt sådär. Men det är många som har käk med sig och ja, jag tror framåt kvällen kanske när de blir lite i gasen sådär.
Då börjar
det gå lite korv.
Ja. Du har varit här tidigare andra år. Hur tycker du är med deltagarna, antalet deltagare jämfört med tidigare år?
Ja, 78 då var jag här och då var det ju 70 000 så då, men det var ändå medan den var tillåten fest. Och sen om det är från förra året som det inte är det så att säga. Och då är det ju mindre då. Förra året vet jag det var det 20 000. Jag vet inte hur många det kan vara här nu men det är ju mindre då i alla fall.
Ja, det verkar vara några tusen i år, men som du säger, jag tycker också att det verkar lite tamare i år än vad det har varit tidigare. Ja, vad kostar en korv då?
Den kostar 5 spänn.
Okej, det är jämna pengar förstås. Ja, och då får vi hoppas då att affärerna tar fart då framåt kvällen. Tack så mycket.
Tack.
Du lyssnar på Fmak och förening för modern alternativ kultur som sänder där på Jarre mellan 18 och 20. Det du hör just nu det är ett ljudkollage från Hagafesten som ägde rum igår. Om ungefär 5 minuter ska vi sätta igång och gå igenom countrylistan i staterna. Och sedan strax efter halv så är det dags för Stuart Ward. Och Stuart intervjuar en grupp som heter Zantees, en rockabilly-grupp. Vilket är väldigt intressant för oss countryvänner också. Klockan har nu hunnit blivit 5 och Fmakås Hagaparkspatrull kan konstatera att det är nu så här dags som stämningen börjar komma upp på toppen. Nu har folk kunnat äta och dricka och ska vi säga, kan det vara 10 000 människor här. Börjar nu uppsöka toaletterna som inte Solna kommun har ställt ut, utan man får på egen hand ge sig ut i skogen och försöka klara det bäst man kan. Det är flera olika grupper som spelar. Det är en teatergrupp som har något slags uppträdande, vilket vi inte har förstått oss på innehållet i. Men stämningen är trevlig, det är varmt, det är soligt väder, har varit hela dagen. Och vi kan väl bara konstatera att det trots allt kunde ha varit betydligt flera människor här. Och det kunde ha varit lite bättre arrangemang från kommunens sida. Ja, så här lät det alltså igår på Hagafesten. Och då är det dags att titta lite på countrylistan i USA och jag tänkte att vi skulle börja på 88:e plats. Där hittar vi Hoyt Axton som har gått in där ny för veckan och låten som han kör heter The Devil.
Don't you know it's been raining in the mountains and the river's on the rise? Cannot hardly reach the other side. And the devil, he's in trouble, I can see it in his eyes. If you don't give him shelter, he'll have no place to hide. The devil lives and dying and he travels in a hearse. He treats you like a dog now, he'd like to treat you worse. But he don't have the answers, and if he did, he'd lie. The devil is a joker, and he don't want you alive. And some you win, and some you lose, and the winners all grin, and the losers say, deal the cards again. Oh, won't you deal the cards again? Yeah, 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 yeah. LA's in California, Lord, I've been there many times. It is an education to be sure. I loved a lovely lady there, she opened up my eyes. She ran a dance in school, it was a front, she loved the Lord. And some you win and some you lose, and the winners all grin and the losers say, deal the cards again. Oh, won't you deal the cards again? It's been raining in the mountains and the river's on the rise. Cannot hardly reach the other side.
Hoyt Axton.
And the devil, he's in trouble, I can see it in his eyes. If you don't give him shelter, he'll have no place to hide.
Med The Devil, ny på countrylistan i USA på 88:e plats.
Allt för många ser idag närradion som en självklarhet. Något som bara finns där. Många tänker inte på vilket arbete som krävs för att driva en närradioförening på väldigt knappa ekonomiska resurser. Stimpengar måste betalas för musiken vi spelar. Nya skivor ska köpas in. Den tekniska utrustningen behöver underhåll. Och en hel del administrativa kostnader för medlemsutskick och liknande. Och för att vi ska kunna fortsätta sända behöver vi ditt stöd. Det enda vi ber dig om är att betala in 20 kronor på vårt postgironummer 32727-0 32727-0. Då blir du medlem i Radio Fmak och stöder våra närradioprogram. Vi behöver ditt stöd för att kunna fortsätta sända. För att slippa Riksradions pratprogram, kom med och stöd Radio Fmak.
På 83:e plats, Johnny Cash. Också ny för veckan, Mobile Bay.
We were gathered round the garbage can, passing round the bottle. We were cold and burning anything that was dry enough to burn. A shaken man said he'd left his family back in Boston, and I knew I'd hear a whole lot more before it came my turn. A bearded man in his army coat said the answer, boys, is Jesus. The one called Joe said all I know is ain't January hell. One guy said let's have a drink to Flagstaff, Arizona, and I thought I might freeze to death before I'd get to tell about Mobile Bay, Magnolia blossom, cool summer nights, warm rolling sea, and all my dreams, somewhere I'd lost them. Mobile Bay, magnolia leaves, sweet Rosalie. The sun was barely coming up on the wrong side of Chicago, and I was cold and hungry, and all the wine was gone. People passed and pointed, said, there's another wino. They didn't know that one more time my dreams would take me home. Back to Mobile Bay.
Mobile Bay, Johnny Cash på till 3:e plats, och vi beger oss upp till 62:a plats kanske det heter. Och dit har Emmylou Harris rasat från till 4:e plats. Och hennes låt heter I Don't Have To Crawl.
When you look at me like you don't know, and you talk like you've never met me, I can leave you alone if I try. then you call on me. As if I should run to you, and you make your move. As if I should follow you. Well, I don't have to be nobody's fool, and I don't make no exception. Oh, I don't have to be nobody's fool, and I don't make no exception.
Emmylou Harris, I don't have to crawl. På 62:a plats. Och nu ska vi ta och lyssna på en annan tjej som heter Tanya Tucker. På 53:e plats. Upp från 55:e plats. Should I do it?
I swore when it hurt me so I wouldn't see anymore, but today he called my name. I can feel the same old flame, yeah. Should I do it? Should I fall? Should I do it after all? Is it crazy? Is it right? I really wanna love him tonight. Should I do it? Should I play? Can I help it anyway? Yeah. When I'm feeling, hold me tight. I'm gonna turn on like a light. I know when we're in this car, I couldn't go just so far. I wanna give him everything, yeah. So when I hear that telephone ring, yeah. Should I do it? Should I fall? Should I do it after all? Is it crazy? Is it right? I really wanna love him tonight. Oh, I'm so lonely,
Tanya Tucker.
and he's so fine.
Should I do it?
Maybe I should swallow my pride just one more time. Should I do it? Should I fall? Should I do it after all? Is it crazy? Is it right? I really wanna love him tonight.
Should I do it? Och det tycker jag väl. Imorgon kan det vara förbjudet.
Vet du vad det kostar att sända en timme musik på närradion? Vad menar du? Vet du inte det? Då ska jag avslöja det för dig. Det kostar att sända en timme musik på Stockholmssändan 88 MHz. 253 kronor per timme i stimavgifter. Och på Järvasändan 91,1 MHz. 84 kronor per timme i stimavgifter. Dyrt, inte sant? Det tycker vi också. Därför behöver vi lyssnarnas stöd. Och stödja oss kan du göra genom att gå till posten och betala in 20 kronor på Fmak's eget postgironummer, som vanligt är 32727-0 327-27-0. Gå med Fmak idag. Imorgon kan det vara förbjudet.
Och över till countrylistan igen. TJ Sheppard på 39:e plats. Party time.
Time to get you off my mind. Forget the life I left behind, and all those dreams that won't come true. Oh, it's party time. Let's have a laugh and pass the wine. It's early and I'm feeling fine. I'll soon be over you. Darling, ever since the day you said it's time to go our separate ways, I've been searching for ways take us, baby love.
TJ Sheppard på 39 plats med Party Time och dit har han kommit från 59 plats.
So she done him wrong, and I'll be over you.
Och om vi går upp på listan så kan vi hitta på 10:e plats Dream of Me med ingen mindre än Vern Gostin. På 9:e plats Unwound med George Strait, och på 8:e plats för andra veckan i rad har vi Conway Twitty med Loretta Lynn med en låt som heter I Still Believe in Waltzes. Och den här plattan har jag inte fått tag på, men jag har en annan inspelning med I Still Believe in Waltzes med Conway Twitty.
She pushed me away and tearfully said, I'm just not that kind of girl. You might think I'm square, 'cause you've been around and you're wise in the ways of the world. I know that making it's taken for granted. It's all easy come, easy go. But I pulled her close and whispered, now darling, there's something I want you to know. I still believe in waltzes and girls with old-fashioned ways. I still believe in love songs and the good old days. I've always liked happy endings and somebody's dream coming true. I still believe in waltzes and dancing the last one with you.
I Still Believe in Waltzes på 80:e plats på countrylistan i staterna. Och anledningen till att det låter lite konstigt när jag läser den här beror på att jag har tappat mina kontaktlinser och det är väldigt liten stil på den här listan. 7:a ligger i alla fall Prisoner of Hope med Johnny Lee. 6:e plats Full by Your Side med Dave Rowland and Sugar, och på 5:e plats den här veckan i staterna så hittar vi ingen mindre än Kenny Rogers. Och han påstår I don't need you.
I don't need you, I don't need friendship. I don't need flowers in the spring. I don't need you, and you surely don't need me. I don't need love and affection. I don't need peace and harmony. I don't need you, and you surely don't need me. But we both want it better enough. We both want it. I don't need you, baby. And I know you don't need me.
På 5:e plats I Don't Need You med Kenny Rogers. Om vi går upp ett steg till 4:e plats så hittar vi Crystal Gale som där har haft Too Many Lovers. Och på 3:e plats så hittar vi Hank Williams Jr. med Dixie on My Mind. Andra plats på countrylistan med Lovin' Her Was Easier med Tom Powell and the Lazy Brothers. Och på första plats för andra veckan i rad är Feels So Right med Alabama. Och det är ganska starkt att kunna ligga kvar på första plats i 2 veckor i rad. Det har inte skett på countrylistan sedan ett halvår.
Around
där hittar vi i alla fall Alabama med Feels So Right den här veckan i staterna. Och nu ska vi lyssna på någonting som i alla fall jag tycker är country. Vad tycker du? Varför inte ringa hit och tala om det? 58 30 15. Låt som heter Canyon.
Down in Chicago there's a corner where the winds blow. Gang is out on the street singing doo-wop with a beat. Lakeside and Southside, nobody taking for a ride. Who needs 9 to 5? They gotta hustle all night just to survive. Down in Chicago,
Mainstreet, U.S.A.
where the winds blow. Dragging down Main Street, keeping up with the night beat. Out on Main Street, U.S.A. It's the American heartbeat, and living life is so sweet. Out on Main Street, U.S.A. Talking about your neighborhood. Out in Manhattan, there are ladies dressed in fur and satin. Come from all over the world just to see the sights and lights. Down in Kansas City, all the women are so pretty. They learn to stay at home, it's where the happiness is grown. From New York City, way down to St. Louis. Dragging down Main Street, keeping up with the night beat. Out on Main Street, U.S.A. It's the American heartbeat, and living life is so sweet. Out on Main Street, U.S.A.
Strax är klockan 5:30 och det är dags för Stuart Ward att intervjua en medlem i gruppen Zantees. Men innan dess så tycker jag att vi ska lyssna på ett spår från Janis nya LP. Vi har valt en låt som hon har en stor hit med i staterna just nu. Under the Covers heter låten. Lite kontroversiell kanske så här i Sverige. Men låter rätt bra i alla fall. Janis.
Gypsy boys will beat you at your own familiar game, while the whore on the corner drags that same old ball and chain. They make better lovers, so I've been told. Under the covers, that's where you discover if your man is whole. You be mine. Latin boys are easy. They'll touch you with their eyes, handle you the way they need without disguise.
Janis Under the Covers.
Gypsy boys will fool you.
Och nu ska vi träffa Stuart Ward som har intervjuat en av killarna i gruppen The Zantees, en rockabilly-grupp från New York.
We have Billy Miller of the Zantees with us on FMAK today. Billy, would you like to tell us a little bit about the Zantees, like how long you've been together, how many of you there are?
Well, there's 5 of us, 4 guys and Miriam. And we've been together 3 years now, just playing nothing but rock and roll.
How did you all get together?
Well, we got together just to play some parties. Bill and Paul, brothers in the group, they've been playing, obviously, you know, for years and years together. And I was friends with them through record collecting, and we all had like a liking for old rock and roll, rockabilly, rhythm and blues. we decided to play at a few parties, and we kept playing, and after a while we said, well, let's try the clubs, and started writing our own songs. And here we are in Sweden.
The Zantees, who were in Stockholm this last week, I Thought It Over, from their LP Out for Kicks, an LP on which they've had a lot of help from Mr. Peter Holzapfel of the DBs, who we also had on FMAK when he was here in Stockholm not so long ago. He's playing piano there.
Where do the Zantees come from?
We're all from New York. Miriam's from Ohio originally, James is from Boston, but we all met in New York while we were all living there.
Earlier you said that your common interest in music anyway was old rock and roll, rockabilly, rhythm and blues. Is that the kind of music that you play then?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And what sort of artists playing that kind of music have influenced you then?
The early ones, nobody now so much is...
Can you give us a few names?
Oh, I could give you thousands of names. We could go on all night, but...
The main ones, perhaps.
You know, anybody from Johnny Burnett to Amos Milburn, you know, but, you know, there's a lot of our own sound in there, too. I mean, it's not strictly a rockabilly band, it's not strictly a rock and roll band. It's a bit of all of that.
The Zantees, Big Green Car. I talked to Billy Miller and Miriam from the Zantees about what they've done on the record front, and they told me they've done a couple of singles and an LP, and they're going into the studio soon to record a new LP.
They've released an LP in Sweden at the moment. Could you tell us a little bit about that one, perhaps?
Yeah, well, we recorded this about a year ago, and...
Could you tell us the name of the LP?
It's Out for Kicks. The Zantees, we've got 8 of our songs on and 5 cover versions. And like I said, the next record's going to be, along these lines too.
You mentioned earlier that you've been in Finland and they've released a single there, and you're now here in Sweden. Is this part of a Scandinavian tour?
Well, tonight's the last night of the tour. We've only got the one date in Sweden, and we did about 10 dates in Finland. It went real well. It was great. The reception was great.
And have you been on tour anywhere else?
Well, in the States, not on a grand scale, not all over the States, but, hopping from one town to another.
Okay, Billy and Miriam, who's been sitting here in the background, keeping in credit. Yes, except for that, keeping quiet. Thanks for joining us on the program today.
Okay, thanks a lot. We'll see you tonight.
Yep, from the LP released in Sweden out for kicks, the Zantees, who were here last week, Gas Up! Thank you, Billy Maroon. And Miriam from the Zantees. Gas up there.
Okay, everybody out there, this is Billy Miller of the Zantees from the States, and you're listening to Stuart Ward on radio FMAK.
And as I did in LSF 88 yesterday evening in Stockholm 88 MHz FM, I'm not going to take my signature tune this week. Just for a change, just make sure you're awake. FMAK, Stuart Ward. Every other week here now on Sundays in Järve, taking in turns with Andy Pandy. Stuart Ward here now to 8 o'clock, 91 MHz FM in Järve, FMAK. Instead of starting off with my signature tune, let's listen to Magnetic Fields, Part 1 from the Magnetic Fields LP, Jean-Michel Jarre. unusual way of starting FMAK today for my bit of the program anyway. We thank the Howdy Haunts and Michael Roos there earlier from the Hogger Park and the Bellman Day yesterday. And for the country and Howdy their partner spot, as usual here before me and Danny Pandy on Sundays in FMAK. I say an unusual way of starting with Magnetic Fields there, part 1 from the Magnetic Fields LP, Jean-Michel Jarre. Instead of taking my signature tune as I usually do, as I say, just to make sure awake. And our telephone number to the studio to FMAK, I forgot to mention it earlier, 58 30 15, 583015. For the first time in Jarre this evening, the new Hotshot. So we played in almost every FMAK program for the next 2 weeks. 583015, tell us what you think about that. Coming up in about a quarter of an hour, that one. And of course a competition coming up in about half an hour, 35 minutes, a competition question where you could win all kinds of wonderful prizes. Same telephone number to the studio when you think you've got the right answer, 583015.
Turn your radio to on and listen to the music. Let the airwaves take you up, you know the way to use it. Turn your radio to on
FMAK.
Turn your radio to on
FMAK. 88 megahertz and 91 megahertz FM.
Turn your radio to on
FMAK. 88 megahertz and 91 megahertz FM.
Turn your radio to us when he gave us those songs. I treasure your love. I never wanna lose it. You've been through the fires of hell, and I know you got the ashes to prove it. I treasure your love. I wanna show you how to use it. You've been through a lot of pain in the dirt, and I know you got the scars to prove it. Remember everything that I told you, and I'm telling you again that it's true. When you're alone and afraid, and you're completely amazed to find there's nothing anybody can do. Keep on believing, and you're the star, my baby. There's always something magic. There's always something bad. There's always something new. And when you really, really need it the most, that's when rock and roll dreams come true. The beat is yours forever. The beat is yours forever. The beat is always new. And when you really, really need it the most, that's when rock and roll dreams come true. For you.
Jim Steinman. His latest single, taking his LP Bad for Good. Jim Steinman, ex-Meatloaf, his single Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through on FMAK.
FMAK.
Yeah.
yeah. Here's a group that makes me go, oh yeah, Swedish group, really good Swedish group. Attack! Compact Mannen, the Compact Man.
Han äger kompakt med flak och lykta, en svans på en rep som skymtar där bak. Han sliter febryl medan de står och stampar, för ryktet har gått och man ser när jordsmak. Den är Compact-mannen. Vi tog visst plan. Den är Compact-mannen. Vi gamla stan. En kompakt, en kompakt, en kompakt, där det står någon får något gjort. En kompakt, en kompakt, en kompakt, så visstredligen heter de vänner. En skruv, en multikontakt, jag gjort precis som jag sagt. När sa hon hjälp, kom hem, du måste bort för det Han har kommit långt, men han måste längre. Han går på ackord, ingen rast på hela dagen. Ett klapp och blir bro, hon väntar på turen. Men dygnet är kort när man ska serva hela stan. Den är Compact-mannen. Vi tog visst plan. Den är Compact-mannen. Vi gamla stan. En kompakt, en kompakt, en kompakt, där det står någon får något gjort. En kompakt, en kompakt, en kompakt, så visstredligen heter de vänner. En skruv, en multikontakt, jag gjort precis som jag sagt. När sa hon hjälp, kom hem, du måste bort för det
Oh, Swedish group Attack! Compact Mannen, the Compact Man. On FMAK, amongst other times, broadcasting here in Järva, 6 to 8, Sunday evenings, 91 MHz FM.
Radio FMAK.
Well, some people it affects in strange ways, doesn't it? Here's one that's gone straight in at number 57 in the American charts this week, Stevie Nicks, with the help of the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Stop dragging my heart around.
Baby, you come knocking on my front door. Same old line you used to use before. Just said, yeah, well, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know what I was getting
Ex-Fleetwood Mac, or perhaps she's still a member of Fleetwood Mac. You might recognize the voice there. Stevie Nicks. Together with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, whose latest single, The Waiting, we played on FMAK. In at number 57 in the American charts this week, the highest new entry there. Stop Dragging My Heart Around. And someone who didn't stop writing to FMAK, we ask you sometimes to write to us and give us your suggestions for improvements, or tell us what you think about things generally, what kind of music do you think we should play, and so on. Or even praise us sometimes if you think we're good, or tell us if you think we're bad. Write to FMAK, Box 6014 16206 in Vällingby. Somebody who wrote to us was Rolf Ström out there in Spånga. Thanks, Rolf, for your letter. And he came with a lot of constructive ideas, and that's what we like. FMAK Peep Rolström in Spånga, thank you for your letter, and I hope that you will notice here in the future some of your proposals being taken up in FMAK.
Radio FMAK.
This is Rock and Roll Radio. Stay tuned for more rock and roll.
Yep, rock and roll, disco, funk, ska, reggae, everything here, new wave on FMAK. What are these two called? Rugstedt and Kreutfeld, what a difficult name. Now I've got you for myself.
Loneliness getting me down. I miss the touch of you around. Let's get our feet back on the ground. Tell me you'll be coming around. Now I got to fool myself. This time for nothing else. I'm so happy we're together. We'll be in it for the better. But come on. You're all that matters to me. Come and share fantasy. Together we can reach higher ground. Turn this whole world around. Now I've got to fool myself. This time for nothing else. I'm so happy we're together. We'll be in it for the better. But come on. Can get away, make it to a brighter day. We can fly away to the sun, 'cause girl, we only just begun. Now I got to fool myself. This time for nothing else. I'm so happy we're together. We'll be in it for the better. But come on. The touch of you around. Let's get our feet back on the ground. Tell me you'll be coming around. Now I got to find myself. This time for nothing else. I'm so happy we're together. We'll be in it for the better. But come on.
7 o'clock on FMAK on a Sunday evening in Järva. What a funny day it's been. The sun and cloud and heavy rain and goodness knows what else. Hope you haven't become rusty with all this rain anyway. Yesterday evening, those of you that tuned in to 88 MHz FM in Stockholm at 9:30 and expected the summer special program, unfortunately we weren't allowed to broadcast at that time yesterday, but we will be there this coming Saturday, 88 MHz FM in Stockholm at 9:30, a special summer special program with Andy Pandy, and of course LSF 88 a half an hour later, as it was yesterday after a slight confusion in the beginning there. And of course Thursday afternoons we broadcast normally, but at the moment 3 more weeks without any FMAK on Thursday afternoons because we've got to save money so we can manage to send broadcast programs for the rest of the year. Otherwise our broadcasting times are...
Du har chansen att lyssna på Radio FMAK varje torsdag 15:15 till 16:00 på 88 MHz. Varje lördag morgon 8:30 till 9:45 men då på 91 MHz. Och på lördagskvällar 23:00 till 24:00 på 88 MHz Stockholmssändaren. Och på söndagskvällar slutligen 18:00 till 20:00 på 91 MHz. Radio FMAK.
Här är Daje Lundqvist.
Och det här är Stefan Fredin, ni spelar i kriget.
Och ni lyssnar på Radio FMAK.
Indeed. FMAK, and we had Creaky on the program, Marvelous Matt's program on Saturday morning once between 8:30 and 9:45, 91 Mercy FM. Yeah, here's their latest single, Nya Moderna Tider.
På måndag köper jag bananer och de ska smaka jävligt gott. Tisdag träffar jag en flicka och det blir kul på flera vis. Först kör vi lite vin att dricka och sen en favorit i repris. För det är nya tider, nya moderna tider. Nya tider, nya sent om sidor. På onsdag ska jag göra mycket som ingen annan orkat med. Jag ska införa det svåra stycket att låta människor vara i fred. På torsdag är det torsdag redan. Tänk ändå att tiden flytt. Sen tar man sig en bärs på fredag. Sen så börjar allt på nytt. För det är nya tider, nya moderna tider. Ja, det är nya tider, nya moderna tider. Ja, det är nya tider, nya moderna tider. Ja, det är nya tider, nya sent om sidor.
Moderna Tider, New Modern Times, Kriget, Swedish group. Incredibly good single, that, isn't it? Don't forget, kids, call to the studio, 58 30 15, 58 3015, soon when we play the new Hotshot, and of course the competition question coming up later. Also, you can give a call to the studio, 58 30 15, if you want to know where those places are that you can go to and get hold of Radio FMAK badges, stickers and t-shirts, and become a genuine FMAK person. A genuine närradio FMAK beep direct. 58 30 15, 58 3015.
FMAK!
Tuff alltså.
Isn't it just? British group Duran's fallout to planet Earth. Careless Memories.
So soon, just after you're gone, my sense is sharpened, but it always takes so damn long before I feel how much my eyes have darkened. Fear hangs a plane of gun smoke, drifting in our room. So easy to disturb with a thought, with a whisper, with a careless memory, with a careless memory. On the table, signs of love lie scattered, and the walls break with a crashing within. It's not as though you really mattered.
Radio FMAK. Don't you think so, FMAK Duck? Yes, the duck agrees too. Yes, the duck's with us, you know. In case you thought he wasn't with us today, in case you didn't hear him in the beginning. And some of you might have been away. Ulf Peck sitting here in the studio with Åsa, helping me at FMAK this evening. He's been away and he didn't know that we had the Game of Rounders, the Brenn Balls match against Disco 91 last Saturday. And in case you didn't hear our programs last Saturday and you're wondering who won, guess. Yeah! FMAK, of course, 89-77. Sorry, Disco 91. But we can't help being best here at FMAK. Well, you gotta boast when you get the chance, haven't you? 89-77, that was the result of that. Okay, 2 weeks. For 2 weeks they go, the FMAK top Hotshots. And after 2 weeks we change them. And we've had Margot Michaels and Nightlights LP as the Hotshot for the last 2 weeks on FMAK. What does that mean? That means there's a new FMAK this weekend for the first time here in Järva.
Radio FMAK. Hot shot.
No, it's not the whispers, it's a love thing. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Well, I think the beginning sounds like it anyway, as I said in LSF yesterday evening. No, it's the new LP from High Energy, and this first track, Don't Park Your Lovin'. Yeah. And we want your opinions about this one. 58 30 15 is the telephone number to FMAK here at Silly Surter at the moment, live, 9 minutes past 7 on a Sunday evening. Good evening, Järva. 583-015 to the studio. Tell us what you think about the new FMAK Hot Shots.
FMAK.
Non-stop music.
Why don't we let it go before it drags us down? We both know something's wrong, been wrong a long time now. And it's crazy when nothing's left between us. Crazy to hold on when we're just going through the motions.
FMAK.
More music.
You hold my love up to the light, and you see everything that can be yours tonight. You lay your heart out on the line and give me anything that my heart can find. But don't ever stop believing. You won't end up breaking even.
FMAK.
Non-stop music.
The first time I laid my eyes on you, I felt the magic in my heart, and then I knew just a touch of you could take me higher to a place I've never been. It happens when I open up my arms and let you in. Baby, every time I hold you, heaven's just a step away. Heaven's just a step away. Can you be an angel sent to me to love my way?
FMAK.
More music.
Move a little closer, let me whisper in your ear. Ooh, I got to tell you something you need to hear, baby. Only you can feel the need in me. Feel the need in me. You're my water when I'm thirsty, my heart is on fire. My cup is dry and empty, but filled with desire, baby. Only you can feel the need in me.
FMAK.
Non-stop music.
You tell me you love me, but lately I've been feeling some
FMAK.
More music.
When will I dance with you again? Kind of an invitation, should I say? You're the one who makes the music lend itself to the magic of love. When will I talk to you again? You know that we are more than just friends now.
FMAK.
Non-stop music.
Now that there's you, I can get up in the morning, look down the lonesome road, know that I have the strength to carry on. Now that there's you, love abides in my soul. I have a purpose, I have a goal. I can reach out and touch the star that yesterday seemed so far. Now that there's you, hey you, I can feel I am real. At last I taste the honey. I'm in love for the first time, and the sun shines on me. Now that there's you.
FMAK.
More music.
The first time I ever saw you, I started shaking like I just stepped out of a hot tub. I felt my body screaming, filled with desire. You knew that I was ready for your love. Like tears of joy falling, falling from my eyes. They're falling. I can't hold back the love I feel inside. You got me soaking wet. I'm soaking wet.
Soaking Wet. The last track on the second side of the LP from High Energy, the latest Radio FMAK Hotshot, the latest Radio FMAK Tip for the Top. And the tracks that we heard in the order that we heard them, we started with Don't Park Your Living, then Going Through the Motions, All of You, Heaven's Just a Step Away, to Fill the Need in Me, Devotion, I Just Want to Dance With You, Now That There's You, and this one's Soaking Wet. Give us your opinions about the new FMAK Hotshot. Democratic Radio FMAK. Give a call to Panting Peter on the telephone at 58 30 15. 583015 to FMAK. And I mentioned the FMAK and Disco 91 Bren Ball Rounders match earlier. Magnus, who was at the match there. Magnus, give a call to the studio. We have a message for you. And that very silly Mike Bike of Disco 91 fame asked me the other day, he asked me, why don't you have a power play like Radio Luxembourg and Disco 91 do on FMAK? I said, well, Michael, we have, after all, the Radio FMAK Hotshot, don't we? Which is another name for the same kind of thing. It's our tip for the top, just like the Disco 91 have their power play, and Luxembourg have their power play. We have a Hotshot, and normally, of course, we have LPs and not singles.
Hey, you. Yes, I mean you. Want to make tonight the best night you've ever had? Well, here's all you need to know.
Listen to Radio FMAK.
Midnight Star, the title track from their LP, Standing Together.
Get on
the title, Standing Together, title track of the LP of the same name, Midnight Star. Now here on FMAK, we've asked all you FMAK peeps when you've been away on holiday and all the rest of it to send us postcards and letters from where you've been spending your holidays so we know how you're getting on. And some of you have been doing that. You've been writing to FMAK, Box 6014 16206 in Vällingby. FMAK, Box 6014 16206 in Vällingby. Thank you for that. Ulf and Martin have been writing. And Kjell Arvidsson somewhere in Stockholm wrote a little letter to us, and Kjell will be answering that this coming week, hopefully. And as I said earlier, Rolström. Thanks all of you for keeping in touch with FMAK, Box 6014 16206 in Vällingby. You can give a call to the studio right now if you've got any questions about FMAK. 58 30 15 583015. Magnus of Bromma, who is at the Bren Bulls Rounders match, give a call to the studio to 583015.
You're flying high on FMAK.
Certainly are, kids. Here's one dedicated to me, Super Freak, Rick James. From your king, Stuart here at FMAK. Rick James from his LP Street Songs, also out as a single now I understand. Follow-up single to Give It To Me Baby, which is also on that LP, a really great LP. He calls his music punk funk. Well, I've heard of funnier things. Rick James. Okay everybody, I didn't give you a warning, but it really is time. It's time for the
Radio FMAK competition time.
Competition. Oh, a competition. Yes, it's that time, and we're feeling so generous at FMAK today. 3 winners, and all 3 will win a record. Not just the first one, but the other ones too. They won't just have to make do with stickers, but we give you records too. Well, you know, sometimes I feel so generous. Well, anyway, you're wondering what the question is, aren't you? Of course you are. Well, I'll tell you. Stop that, Rick James, starting there like that. That's the trouble when you can't get used to things in the studio. Oh, sorry. The competition question, yes, that's where I was. You give a call to the studio as soon as you got the right answer anyway. 58 30 15 583015. 58 30 15, and Panting Peter will hear all your answers, and I hope some of you get it right. There's a group that has been around for a long, long time. They used to back Mr. Cliff Richard. We had them on FMAK. They were here last autumn. We had an interview with them. Their lead singer, or their leader, if you like, the most well-known name amongst them is Hank Marvin. And what's the name of that group that used to back Cliff Richard? The first three who called to 58 30 15 583 with the right answers will win records.
Join FMAK, the happiest radio station in Stockholm, by paying at least 20 kroner to Post Gyro account number
327227
stroke.
That's what you do to support this program. Or give a call to 58 30 15 if you want to know where you can become a member direct. Where there are lots of these silly mixed disco records around at the moment, like this one, Ain't No Stoppin' Disco Mix 81. See what you think about it if you haven't heard it already.
rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time. We're through. Breaking up is never easy, I know, but I had to. Knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do. There was something in the air last night. The stars were bright, Fernando. They were shining there for you and me, for liberty, Fernando. I don't wanna talk about things we gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more race to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's our destiny. Super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do. 'Cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. Ride a horse, sail your boat, drive your car along the road.
Oh! Stars on 45. Don't they sound like ABBA there? The last bit of side 1 of volume 2, Stars on 45, the follow-up to the other Stars on 45, mixed in there in my own inimitable way. After the Ain't No Stopping Disco Mix 1981, taking the Ain't No Stopping Us Now song, which McFadden and Whitehead did 2 years ago.
I'm your radio.
FMAK.
Turn me on. I'm your radio.
FMAK.
Turn me on. I'm your radio.
FMAK. FMAK!
Hey, Charlie's getting married at last to a pretty girl without a past. Her Majesty's so happy, the Duke's an happy chappy, 'cause Charlie's getting married at last. Good lad. Lady dies a lady, isn't she? A perfect princess, wouldn't you agree? We are so excited, the world's simply delighted, 'cause Charlie's getting married at last. Years and years we've waited for this day. We wondered if we'd ever get to say, hey, hey, Charlie's getting married at last. Sing it with me, lads. To a pretty girl without a past. Her Majesty's so happy, the Duke's a happy chappy, 'cause Charlie's getting married at last. Take it, lads.
whistling along with the Men of Heartache. All together.
Years and years we've waited for this day. We wondered if we ever get to say, alright! Charlie's getting married at last.
Singing along. Oh, yeah, pretty girl whose clothes will pass. The Men of Heartache. I wonder who they're singing about. Charlie's getting married at last. No prizes for knowing that they're getting married on Wednesday, the 29th of July. Prince Charles from the country in which I also come. And Lady Diana. And of course, we at FMAK wish them all good luck.
Keep in touch with FMAK by calling telephone number 61 62 00 61 62 00.
Do that, won't you? The unmistakable sound of Mr. Elton John now from his LP The Fox. Hills of the Wind. Almost forgot what track it was.
Just like a broken marriage, when two people just don't care. Like when the cupboard is empty, or there's no food in the Frigidaire. I'm a page from the end of the story, no closer to my hope and glory. Just a kick away from the heels of the wind. How come it gets so disturbing when two ships pass in the storm? Who knows how high the crow flies? Who knows where this refugee was born? I'm a page from the end of the story, no closer to my hope and glory. Just a kick away from the heels of the wind. And just for the sake of all these reasons, raise the shout of fires within. Fire to help to keep you moving. Just a kick away from the heels of the wind. You don't deserve that treatment. I can't pretend I was that nice. I'm going to get back to Disneyland and the two-sheet first-class flight. I'm a day behind your rails swing. You rather have the wealth of kings. Me, I'd rather be on the heels of the wind. And just for the sake of all these reasons, raise the top of fire within. The Father helps to keep you moving. Just a kick away from the heels of the wind.
Hills of the Wind, Elton John. From his LP The Fox, the same LP from which his hit single Nobody Wins is taken. FMAK bringing you the kind of radio, the kind of music, presented the way you want it presented. Sundays here in Järva, 6 to 8, 91 MHz FM in Järva. Normally Thursdays, 3:15 to 488 MHz FM in Stockholm, but taking a summer break there for the next 3 weeks. Saturday mornings here in Järva, 291 MHz FM, 8:30 to 9:45 with the marvelous Mats Dahlman. 2 more weeks, a summer special program. Those 2 weeks, Andy Pandy will be taking those 9:30 to 10:30 in Stockholm, 88 MHz FM. LSF 88, a half an hour later, 11 to 12 Saturday evenings in Stockholm, 88 MHz FM, FMAK.
Here comes another one.
Indeed, indeed. Title track from the LP, Breaking All the Rules. Fantastic LP for Mr. Peter Frampton. Major Frampton title track in the LP, Breaking All the Rules, a fantastic LP. In my opinion. Now kids, we want your opinions about FMAK. As you know, the disc jockeys here at FMAK have different kinds of music. I like to play a little bit of everything, I suppose. Disco, funk, but perhaps mostly rock, ska, reggae and new wave and stuff like that for my part. And of course the Jumpin' Leapin' Yano who likes disco, and Andy Pandy with his soul music, and Marvelous Mats who likes the same kind of music perhaps as I do. And Howdy Haunts with his country music. We want to know from you, as we like to be as democratic as possible in FMAK, what sort of music you like, how you think we should do the programs, if you think we should carry on as we are now, or if we should change a little bit, or what we should do as far as the kind of music that we play is concerned. You can give a call to the studio, 58 30 15, 583015, and tell us, or write to us, FMAK, Box 6014, 16206 in Vällingby. FMAK, Box 6014, 16206 in Vällingby, that's the address that applies if you want to write to us for any other reason at all. Now, if you didn't hear LSF 88 yesterday, as you know, we have the Radio FMAK patrol out on the town. So if they discover you anywhere around, even in the suburbs of Stockholm, or as a Danish person said to me once, the suburbs, but in fact it's called the suburbs of Stockholm, with your FMAK badges, stickers and t-shirts on, you could win a prize. If you want to know where you can get hold of all those things, give our telephone number a call, 61 6200, 61 6200. But as I said, we have the latest report from the FMAK patrol somewhere out in Greater Stockholm area, and if you didn't hear it yesterday in LSF 88, you can hear it now.
Hello, Stu. Radio FMAK sticker badge t-shirt patrol here out on the town. Been rather bad this week, I'm afraid. Only one. We've only discovered one person with FMAK stickers and t-shirts and badges and things on, and that was Michael Jutte from U.S.A. So congratulations, Michael, you won yourself a prize.
Radio FMAK.
Sunday.
From the cradle bars comes a beckoning voice, it's then spinning. You have no choice, have no choice, have no choice. You hear laughter cracking through the walls, it's then spinning. You have no choice, following the footsteps of a red doll, not your choice. Spellbound, following the footsteps of a red doll, not your choice. Spellbound, 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 oh, oh. Spellbound, spellbound.
And the Banshees, Spellbound, their latest single taken their LP, Juju.
Radio FMAK.
Where the music is used.
I'm not sure. This one has been number 2 in Great Britain. It might be number 1 now. Ghost Town, the Specials. Well, as I say, it's been number 2, and I think it might be number 1 in Great Britain at the moment. That one, an unusual one, Ghost Town, the Specials. When I mentioned earlier that we want your opinions about kind of music and the way we do programs at FMAK, we don't want to know about individual songs or particular records. We want to know about types of music and the kind of mixture of music we should do on FMAK.
I used to be sweet on dames, but now I'm sweet on
Radio FMAK.
On the 10th of June, we were visited by The Jam, and they played in Stockholm. Unfortunately, they weren't giving any interviews, so we didn't have them on FMAK as we usually do when foreign artists come to town. Here's their latest single anyway, Funeral Pyre. incredibly talented The Jam. I'd say they were here in June, and unfortunately they weren't giving any interviews. Otherwise we would have had them on FMAK. As you know, we have all foreign artists who come to town who are willing to give interviews on FMAK. Usually we broadcast those interviews on Thursday afternoons if you're interested, between 3:15 and 4 on 88 MHz FM, Stockholm's närradio local community radio, or on Sundays here in Järva, like we had the Zantees this evening, between 6 and 8, 91 MHz FM, Järva närradio local community radio.
FMAK Reggae.
Reggae. Okay. Reggae. Okay.
Certainly is with Eugene Paul. Children go to school. Reggae fans, here's your bit.
What your mama says. Children go to school, learn the rules. You're gonna need an education someday. This world we're living is going to ruin, so we got to learn to make a living. And without an education in your head, who wants to know you when you're dead? Children go to school, learn the rules, that's what your mama says. Children go to school, learn the rules. You're gonna need an education someday. Just stop and look around you, see what you can see. Just stop and look around you, see what you can see. For the future will, if you need to live, you better prepare. You see, children go to school, learn the rules, that's what your mama said. Children go to school, learn the rules, you're gonna need an education someday. That's what your mama says. Children go to school, learn the rules. You're gonna need an education someday.
Eugene Paul, Children Go to School, reggae music on FMAK. Congratulations, Fredrik Heding, you won yourself a record. Eva Hayden Andersson and Ulf Myrenäs all won yourselves records. You got the competition question right this evening. Of course, the answer to the question, the group that backed up Cliff Richard during the 50s and 60s, and their lead singer, one of their leaders, most well-known members perhaps, Hank Marvin, The Shadows.
Marco. Makes you feel good all over.
Here it is, one of my favorites of the moment, Mr. Dan Hartman. It hurts to be in love.
It hurts to be in love when the only one you love turns out to be someone that's not like you. It hurts to love you so when deep down inside you know they will never want to, no matter what you do. And so you cry a little bit to be in love. Oh, I die a little bit to be in love. Day and night and day. It hurts to be in love this way.
Okay, oh, we couldn't take too much of that one, unfortunately. Dan Hartman, Hurts to be in love. My favorites at the moment. FMAK back on Saturday morning, 8:30 here in Järva, 91 MHz FM. Saturday evening, 88 MHz FM, 9:30. Over to Radio MRS.